That, oh. Aw. All right. Okay, so I don't mean to brag, but I recently treated myself to several $1,000s worth of sedation dentistry because I deserve it. If you're not familiar what sedation dentistry is, a very thoughtful dentist gives you benzodiazepines to take the night before because he cares about you and wants you to get a good night's sleep. Not only that, he gives you benzodiazepines to take the next morning so that you don't remember coming into the dentist office. Not only that, he gives you benzodiazepines constantly throughout the day. So 8 hours later, I wake up not even realizing that I just had a tooth pulled, a root canal, and 3 crowns. So I can't recommend sedation dentistry enough. 10 out of 10 would recommend. So much so that I'm considering doing sedation taxes this year. I'm considering sedation leg waxing. And currently I'm going through a sedation divorce. So I really cannot promote sedation dentistry enough. Also this year I turned 40, and for the first time in my life, now that I'm this age, I feel compelled to suddenly give people advice. People who are younger than me. And sometimes my advice surprises them. You would think I would say things like, oh, you only get one chance to make a first impression. But no, I say that you need to be careful not to make too good of an impression. Because if you set that bar too high, you show you're responsible, they're going to expect that from you for the rest of your life. And I say this as somebody who made a perfect impression at my birth. I was reading my baby book the other day, now that I'm home, and I was reading my mom's account as well as the doctor's account of my birth, and I got a 10 out of 10 on my APGAR score. And if you don't know what an APGAR score is, you get points for being pink, you get points for crying, you get points for having reflexes, and you also get points for your heart beating. So I got a 10 out of 10, and from there on, there was just high expectations from me. I was the baby model that the nurse used to demonstrate how to give a bath and how to diaper, and I could just hear the other babies thinking, she thinks she's so great because she's just pink, and I can't help the fact that I'm pink. So yeah, that good impression several years later came back to haunt me because I was cast as the Virgin Mary in the Christmas play without even having to audition for it. There was no casting call for Mary. They just told me, Kim, you're going to be the Virgin Mary. So I picture behind closed doors several Sunday school teachers thinking, who in our Sunday school looks the most virginal? Kim. So I got cast with no effort whatsoever in the part of the Virgin Mary, and my church was very into authenticity. So we had a real baby Jesus. At age 11, here I am holding a baby Jesus, but they weren't so much into authenticity because our baby Jesus had red hair. And I wasn't at the birth of the real Christ, but I doubt that he had red hair. But luckily for me, baby Jesus slept the entire time. The entire Christmas pageant, baby Jesus slept in my arms. So you better believe that I had people knocking down my door wanting me to babysit their children at age 11. So please hear me when I say do not make too good of a first impression because you're going to have to follow it up from there. I don't know about you guys, but I tend to get some really strange compliments. Some compliments that I've gotten recently happened when I was at a mattress store. I was trying out different mattresses, laying down, just like you do. And one of the salespeople came up to me and he's like, you look really relaxed. And I'm like, you probably say that to everybody to sell these mattresses. And he's like, no, like, you don't understand. I see people trying out mattresses every day. You are the most relaxed person I've ever seen. So I said, thank you. I'll take that compliment. Another compliment I get all the time is nice mole. I don't know if you can see, but I have a mole right here on my lip. I don't know what the appropriate response is to nice mole. I just usually say thank you. I like your wart. I don't know. Another compliment that I get all the time is, I think it's so great, Kim, that you work with children, that you work with people who are disabled. I think it's so great that you work for nonprofits. I would work for a nonprofit if I didn't have the personality and the lifestyle that required me to make money. So I don't know how to take that, if that really is a compliment or not. But I have always worked for nonprofit agencies, and I'm not sure if I work for nonprofit agencies because I have low self-esteem, or if I have low self-esteem because I work for nonprofit agencies. I don't know if you guys realize this, but nonprofit agencies not only don't make money, but they try actively to not make money. So when I think about for-profit agencies, I think of their meeting agendas looking something like a Forbes magazine, when our nonprofit meeting agendas read something like the lyrics to a Morrissey song. But there's not, only bad things about working at a nonprofit agency. It really is the only place that I ever get a compliment on my Special Olympics sweatshirt. So it's not all bad. Thanks.